My name is Whitney Hu. I am the Director of Civic Engagement for Churches United for Fair Housing. I'm really glad to be here today and want to thank Unrig, Our Economy NYC, for gathering us here. Unrig, Our Economy is a local campaign committed to protecting New Yorkers from corporate greed. Oh, there's a microphone. I totally missed that. From corporate greed and holding bad corporate actors and their enablers in elected office accountable. We're here today at this Amazon warehouse to talk about how this massive, giant corporation continues to hurt New Yorkers, to hurt Americans, and that they're rigging our economy against working class people. And we really need elected officials that are ready and willing to crack down on their anti-unionization efforts and to ensure that we're creating an economy that works for all New Yorkers and one that especially centers the most vulnerable, our working class people who were literally essential workers during this pandemic. Which is why I am really thrilled to be standing alongside activists and elected officials who see these actions for what they are and are ready to take action. So up first, we have Brooklyn Borough President Antonio Reynoso.
Thank you so much, Whitney. My name is Antonio Reynoso, and I am the president of this great borough of Brooklyn. And I think Amazon has gotten a welcome from New York already, but now you're in Brooklyn, and we want to make sure that you recognize. And I'm going to start off by saying that we're here to stand for something, for the right to organize and the right to a fair and just workplace, and the right to demand better work conditions that lead to success. We're also here to stand against something: exploitation, price gouging, and companies that are irresponsible. Because let's be clear, the bad actors right there are growing not only in power, but in numbers. Monoliths like Amazon are leveraging exorbitant amounts of money and influence to enforce practices that further pollute our communities and enforce a workplace that exploits employees, silences workers, and punishes the people, like Alicia, who's here behind me, and we demand better. Today is a reminder to all those companies like Amazon that are clogging our streets, polluting our air, and exploiting our communities. New York, but specifically Brooklyn, will hold you accountable. In this city, we stand up against corporate greed, and we stand alongside workers raising their voice for justice and for fair conditions. Livable wages, time off, fair hours, workplace safety, and employee protections, COVID precautions, and solid health care. New Yorkers take care of our own, and we expect that companies and businesses that come to this city would do the same. And so I'd like to introduce someone who's leading the way, proving that we are ready to fight against that, and that we will not lose. Alicia Johnson is a driving force behind the Amazon unionization that has set off a movement worldwide. An outspoken advocate for a place of employment that uplifts rather than exploits, that supports rather than suppresses, and I'm grateful that she's here with us today. So please, everyone, Alicia Johnson.
Hello, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. My name is Alicia Johnson. I'm here for everyone in Amazon workers. I will support you to the hand. We fighting for justice. I'm fighting for you guys to deserve what you all need. We need vacation with pay. We need sick time. We need all the benefit that the union offer us. So we need to fight for this, for all union workers, to all job to be unionized so that we get benefit. Minimum wage should go up. We cannot live on minimum wage because it's not going to pay us rent or nothing, feed the family. When we see so many people right now living on the street with minimum wage. No, we can't afford that. We're fighting for justice. This man is multi-millionaire. He can afford to pay $25 an hour. He can pay jobs, pay us with benefit, unionized job for us. Come on now. I'm fighting for all Amazon worker. Every job's supposed to be unionized. That's what we're fighting for, justice for all these workers. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, Alicia, bringing the fire.
Great, thank you so much for that. And next up, I'd like to introduce my very own council member, Alexa Vilas.
All right, Alexa.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. We're here to stand in solidarity, obviously, with Alicia Johnson, a fired Amazon worker, and every Amazon worker across this country. We are in my district, the home to many of these gargantuan facilities. So Amazon knew they were coming to a union town, and they don't seem to understand it. But we're going to make sure that they understand that New York City is a union town, and we're going to fight to ensure that every worker gets the dignity that they deserve in this city. So we will be here, we will be shouting. I also want to lift up, which our borough president mentioned, the environmental impacts of these facilities. You are standing in an environmental justice community, which means that we are a low-income, people of color community that holds disproportionate environmental burdens in this community. All these fences here are blocked off because they're being remediated from pollutions and toxins. And yet these facilities are coming in, and they don't even, because they're being built of right in our industrial manufacturing zones, don't even have to do an environmental impact statement. This facility here impacts the air we breathe. Look at all the cars it's brought. That's not even including the trucks it brings, right? So this is not only a labor issue. This is an environmental justice issue. This is a racial justice issue. This is a gender justice issue, because we can go along each of those dimensions and talk about why the negative impacts of this multi-billion-dollar corporation that continues to get subsidies, right? It's unjust, and it's exploitation, and we'll stand against it. So I'm here in solidarity with the workers. I'm here standing, demanding that they do right by our community. And part-time jobs, non-unionized jobs, that is not going to meet the standard here. So we need full investment in our dignity, in our workers, in our environment, and we need corporations like this to take responsibility for their entire environmental impact, right? Because it's not just the air, it's also the waste that it produces, right? It's also how people are being treated. So thank you for having us today. Stand with the workers. New York City is a union town, and we want good, dignified jobs.
Amen. Love that. We do need that.
Great, thank you so much. And just to kind of wrap it, I think what we're really hearing today is that corporate greed oftentimes comes at the exploitation of stolen wages from workers. I think that's a saying that a lot of unions put out there. And what we're really seeing is after a pandemic where so many of us had the privilege of staying at home, ordering things online, it was workers like Alicia who were out there and at the same time weren't provided with any of the healthcare benefits, basic dignity, or the ability to have wages that could provide for their own families. And we know that Amazon with record profit can afford that. So with that, want to end everything and actually open things up to Q&A if anybody has any questions.
Yeah, we've had conversations with Amazon in the past about this exact issue. Ultimately, the corporation has to come to terms and peace with the fact that they're in New York, and this is going to happen very often. We care about our workers. We care about their livelihoods, their well-being. And if Amazon doesn't get that, then they'll be seeing a lot of us very often.
Mm-hmm. With me, too.
There you go.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, not right now. Right now, I don't get in touch with them. I'm trying to. They have not emailed me or sent me and get in touch with me at all. So let's see if they see me now, if they're going to try to get in touch with me, which will be great.
Do you want to organize this facility?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, sure. I was hired at Amazon Staten Island in 2020, in November, and I was terminated because I encourage all employees to vote for the union, which the union, with a union job, you accomplish a lot of benefit. So the employee didn't know, because they've been working there some of them working for 1 year, 2 years, and they were taking vacation vacation or leave of absence and goes to their country and come back, and you're sick, you have no sick time, you get no pay for sick time, you're out sick, because I was sick, and I was doing surgery on my eyes, and I was out for 3 days, I get no pay, because I was out, there is no sick time. There is no benefit at all Amazon offers. So I encourage everyone to go and vote for the union. And let us all vote for the union, because we need this benefit. What all with a union job you get, also your job is secure. And you get all benefit with vacation, sick time, all the benefit that a union job offers, because I got it. So they didn't know, so I encouraged them to do that. And when I tell them everything, all the benefit that I was getting from $11.99. So they said, okay, she is a union member. She knows what she's speaking. So we fought for, because the workers them was just telling them, go to the ballot, vote for the union, vote for the union. But the workers them said they were working without a union for many months and months, and they rather be without a union because they don't want to pay union dues. I said, how much you going to pay in union dues? It's just $5 per paycheck. The employer, I was at a meeting with Amazon telling the workers that they going to take union dues of $300. I sat there and I said, no, that's not true. I told the employees, no, that's they're manipulating you all. Because they don't want you all to vote for the union. So no, I'm not buying it because I'm a union member. So I told them when they come out the meeting, I didn't say anything in the meeting. I said it to everybody who was in the meeting. That is not true. Don't fall for that. That's manipulation. They trying to lie to you for you to fall for their crap. No, we ain't falling for that. We gonna fight. We gonna fall for what is right, for what we deserve. We deserve better than this. Not standing on my leg for 12 hours. For 12 hours with little break, 15 minutes and 45 minutes, which is not good enough for 12 hours shift. 15 minutes at 9:15 to 9:30, and then at 11 to 11, or from 12:30 to 1:15, and then at 4 o'clock here, 4:30 to 4:45, 15 minutes. No, for 12-hour shift. No. We need more than that. I tell them, no, I don't need this. And we're not going through this. Because this man, we work hard to go through all of this. So we need to get paid with fair share. We need fair share. We need union jobs. We need everything from this company. Because this is a big company. It make a lot of money for not giving us what we deserve. So we need that. So I am fighting for them. For that, because they terminate me because we made history at Staten Island. That's why they terminate me, because I encourage all the workers them to vote for the union. So I was terminated, and they use my work performance and lie about it, which is not true. So I was like, no, I'm gonna fight you all to the end. I'm gonna fight for all employees, everybody that work with Amazon, that they get their fair share, and they deserve more than what they're paying them now in everything, in job, unionized, everything, all the benefit that a union job offer. That's what I am fighting for my co-workers. Thank you. Do you have any more questions?
In terms of Amazon, so you're saying that Amazon you still think is intimidating and firing workers for a whole?
Yeah, they do. They still intimidating the workers. They fire a lot more after they fire me, because we vote for the union. They trying to fire all the ones I'm in Staten Island and rehire. That's the only company that I know hire people every single week and recruit people every single day. No other company does that. No other company. Every week you have new new workers, and they fire the old one them. Because they don't want any ones that work past 6 months, they get rid of them. And that's not good. That is not good. We have a responsibility. We have family to feed. We have bill, rent, and mortgage to pay. And with them doing that, we fall behind our mortgage. We lose what we already accomplished because they not paying us our fair share, what we deserve.